Hi, I'm Dan Larson, and this is Star Wars The Black Series, Hera Syndulla. Hera Syndulla is a 6-inch scale action figure, part of the first wave of new Star Wars product that hit the shelves on Force Friday 2, the most disappointing Star Wars sequel since the prequels. She's not from Episode 8, The Last Jedi, at least I don't think she is. She'd be pretty old if she is. I can't rule that out until I see the movie, though. At the very least, this version of the character isn't from Episode 8. It's from the Star Wars Rebels animated series, which is about to enter its 4th and final season on Disney XD. How long do Ewoks live? Is old Chief Wicket going to show up at some point? What's that cheeky little space bear been up to? She's got standard Black Series articulation, which is limited in places by the character design, specifically her head tendrils, her, what do they call them, her hairless ponytails? You know, these things. Bib Fortuna, Oola, Luminara, Ayla Secura, Darth Talon, they all have them, and any figure that gets made of those characters can have some trouble turning their head in some directions. In Hera's case, it's hard for her to look up. Her ab crunch doesn't crunch very far, but otherwise she's as posable as any other figure with comparable articulation. How's that for mailing it in as a figure reviewer? Ah yes, this figure comes with both arms and legs, apparent mirror images of each other, each arm to each leg that is, with joints that move in comparable manner leg to leg. She has an accessory which is good for to pose her holding a thing on your shelf. That accessory, because I just read Wikipedia, is a Blurg 1120 holdout blaster pistol that can be holstered in her boot or for to pose her holding a thing on your shelf. It's so small, I have probably already lost it. Star Wars Rebels first aired back in 2014 and introduced us to the crew of the Ghost, a small group of fighters taking on the Empire in the early days of the Rebellion after the conclusion of the Clone Wars. Kanan, Ezra, Sabine, Zeb, Chopper, and Hera have fought a lot of tough situations. They've grown together as individuals and as a family of misfit space adventurers and as a ragtag fighting force who have faced off against the lightsaber-wielding Inquisitors, the full force of Grand Admiral Thrawn and the Imperial Navy, as well as Darths Maul and Vader, respectively, all the while being held together by Hera, the leader of the Rebels, whether Kanan would admit that or not. Her ship, her rules, you don't like it, get out and walk. And if the Rebels cartoon isn't canon enough for you, she was name-dropped on the PA system during Rogue One. Her ship can be seen in multiple shots, and her sassy astromech droid Chopper even rolls through a shot at the Rebel base. All that to say that I love the inclusion of the animated series characters in a line that has traditionally been focused on the characters specifically appearing in the films as real live actors or CG characters made to look as real as possible. With Kanan, Sabine, Ahsoka, Thrawn, and now Hera crossed off the list, hopefully this is an indication that Hasbro is in it for the full squad and Zeb, Ezra, Chopper, and Agent Kallus aren't far behind. If you're not a fan of the Rebels animated series and you aren't a Black Series completist, this is an easy pass. But if you've seen enough of the cartoon to feel like you deserve your own Spectre designation, or the idea of not having box number 42 on your shelf makes you insane, then this is a must-have, so buy it if you see it, and if you see two, leave one for the next collector. Good news, audio's still rolling. Thanks for watching. Please hit like, subscribe if you aren't already a subscriber, share this video, and let us know in the comments below what your Ewok fan theories are. Chirpa and Logray gotta be dead at this point, but Lumat, never count out a master woodcutter. They're crafty.
That was stupid. Gotcha.